Welcome to Everything in Between.
We're a mother
And daughter.
with a lot to say about, well, everything.
I'm Braylon.
And I'm Lynn, and this is your show for perspective, real talk.
And feeling less alone in the chaos.
How are you?
I'm doing surprisingly
Surprisingly.
fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't think you would be at this stage?
I didn't know what I thought.
That's true. You really didn't come into this with a lot of expectations.
Honestly, my expectations were much lower than I thought everything was going to go horribly and I was going to hate it.
You thought things were going to go horribly.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
I think you thought it was going to be really uncomfortable.
I just thought I wasn't going to like it.
Oh. And you
that it was
do,
gonna
though.
Suck. I do like
Now
it.
you're one of those weird women that's like, I love being pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I don't think I said that, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
You know, it was what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of cool feeling the baby move.
That is definitely cool.
Yeah, I love when you send me videos of like he's swimming across your belly.
I know, it's crazy.
I know. Those are great.
I'm like, who else can you send that to besides your mom?
Oh, you can definitely send it to your mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really it.
Awesome. What's a vibe check for you today?
I am doing good. I kind of am tapping out at 3 hours a day of brain work. So I was at home today. So I just came in, did a little work before this. So I'm feeling good.
Okay.
I'm feeling energized.
Yeah. I've just had to switch gears quickly
Yeah.
today. So I've had a couple, 3 or 4 sessions.
Mm-hmm.
And so my brain is
Yeah.
not a lot of time in between.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how I am. I'm not in touch right now.
Yeah, that's to catch up to you.
There's how we're starting today, though.
Yeah.
I'm Lynn.
Braylon.
This is Everything in Between. You wanted to talk about marriage.
Yeah, we haven't had a episode on marriage and relationships,
Mm-hmm.
which I feel like we're both very qualified to talk about.
Between us, if you go with actual married years, I'm 43 and a half.
Yeah.
And what are you, 5?
Yeah, I'll be 5 in August.
Okay, so we're over 50.
Yeah.
But you've been with Trey
Since 2009.
and I've been with Brad for 43 and a half. No.
Basically.
Not a long.
No.
Yeah.
You did not have a long dating.
It was so funny.
life
So how
before you got
how
married.
many have you been together?
Since 2009. So what is that?
And then do you subtract out the breakup period?
No. We don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well here's a fact a lot of people don't know is they're like, wow, 43 years of marriage.
Yeah.
There was one separation.
Yeah.
There was the 1 month thing that when he went away, he didn't know in that midlife crisis phase. So he went away for a month, but it wasn't like we're separating. He didn't
No.
move out.
It was just a break.
But he was thinking about if he wanted to be in.
Yeah.
So I was like that.
Yeah.
And then there was one where I didn't know until years later, but he kind of had a freak out because we got married young.
Mm-hmm.
And we waited 4 years to have a child.
Yeah. Which was weird for back then.
Well, we didn't have any money.
Yeah.
We really shouldn't have got married from the financial perspective.
Yeah.
We weren't helping our situation.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of flipped out on the baby, the house, all of that.
Yeah.
And I took your 8-month-old sister, our first baby, and
Mm-hmm.
came to Arizona. We were in New York at the time. Came to Arizona with her to visit, because I think his brother went. Something was weird.
Yeah.
He couldn't get the time off work. So I'm like, okay. So I brought the baby out here. And while I was gone, he decides he can't take it. I didn't know this. He decides, I can't take this. I can't do all of this, too much.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently he rented a room and packed his little suitcase. And then he said he went to the room and he's standing there with his suitcase. And then he couldn't walk across the threshold.
Yeah.
He was like, what am I doing? Apparently he called his dad, even because his dad lived in the area. And
Yeah.
he's like, no, that you're not doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Wow.
going on with you, but you're definitely not leaving your wife and your 8-month-old baby. You're going to
Yeah.
have to get your shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't find that out, I think, for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that when people are like, oh, 43 years, like probably somebody's moved out at some point, or if they haven't, they stood at the threshold with their little suitcase packed.
Yeah. And I mean, we were young. We had all of that same stuff happen too, but
You just weren't
we
married.
were
way smarter.
younger and not married.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, separated a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of, I think we also got together very young. So when you get together with somebody and you're so young, I think in the back of your mind, you have this like, what else is out there feeling? Because you were so young, you're like, did I really give it a true shot? And so you have to figure that out. You have to figure out, and you separate, and then you realize, this is the best of the best, and everything else out there totally sucks.
You dated a couple of weird guys in there.
I mean,
for
you had
us.
I had to,
We were like, these
You had
guys
to
are
make
throwing off the
sure.
balance of the family.
but then, came back together and was like, oh, yeah, this is definitely what is right. And neither of us has wavered since then,
Yeah.
That was probably like literally 2015, 2016-ish. So the last 10 years, we've been super solid.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a thing of like, if you think there's an off ramp,
Yeah.
then you always sort of take that into every conversation.
Yeah.
Or anytime something happens, you're like, well, I have an off ramp.
Yeah. I think getting married, at least for me, like, just completely gets rid of that. Like, you're saying, like, okay, this is it. Like, I'm choosing this. This is what makes me happiest.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, I don't want to get divorced. No offense. Sometimes divorce is good and needed, but
Yeah, no, for sure. It's traumatic.
yeah, it's not
No matter-
something I wanted
no matter
for
what.
my life. So I want to make sure, okay, I'm getting married. This is like, this
Mm-hmm.
is, the real deal.
Yeah.
I'm making a commitment.
Mm-hmm. True. It's public.
Yeah, no,
I
there's
mean, you can
something
make
about,
that without the certificate
Sure.
and whatever.
but there's something about standing in front of everybody that you know and love and saying, okay, we're going to do this together. There's just something, whether it's marriage or you're just saying we're having a ceremony of love or whatever.
A ceremony of love.
I don't know. Some people don't want to get married, but they still want to make that commitment to each other.
Yeah.
And I think there's something that it just changes when you say, like,
Mm-hmm.
we're in this.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it so that when you have a fight or an argument, it's like, well, we have to figure this out.
Right.
There is no exit door.
Yeah. People ask us, they ask us with my business, and then they also ask, like, why did your business succeed?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you guys go under? Because the percentages are really low of businesses that survive past
Yeah.
X number of years. And then, like, what's the secret to staying married? You know what I always say?
Just don't get
Don't get a
divorced.
divorce. Unless that's what you want.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's that off ramp thing. If
I-
you have it in the back of your head
yeah.
that you're only kind of half in it.
I think it comes down to commitment, though. Like, both people have to have that same level of commitment. Like, you
Well,
both have to have an understanding of, like, we are going to figure this out.
Yeah. Or are
'Cause
we
if
getting
only
married
one of
and we're
you-
going to give an off ramp if we're not happy?
If only one of you has that, then, when push comes to shove, it's not going to work out.
There's a couple that is about our age, but your sister knows them. And they don't believe in marriage.
Mm-hmm.
But they were married. And
Married?
then they were married, legally married, but they were like, marriage is like, it's legal, but if we're not happy. So they went into it saying, at any point we're not happy, we can get out.
Yeah.
And so they had this really weird phase when I knew them where they were legally separated, but they couldn't afford to
move
sell their
out?
house because it was San Francisco.
Yeah.
And so he was on one floor and she was on another floor. And, but they shared the kitchen and everything. And then they were both dating other people.
Interesting.
It was really weird. And I was like, this is,
But I mean, that works for them.
I don't know. I don't think it worked that well to
Yeah.
be. I think it looked cute on the outside.
Yeah.
The end of the story is funny. They got older. They got rid of all their boyfriends and girlfriends.
And are back together now?
Yes. And then they bought like a place that they had all, and they're growing old together now.
Well, that's kind of cute.
It's really cute.
I mean, not
And
everybody.
I'd like to know if they still don't believe in marriage.
Not everybody believes in monogamy. So we're
Well,
speaking from a monogamous lens.
We
here.
are saying that's
and
true.
that's not like that's the only right way.
Right.
But I think the most important thing is everybody's on the same page.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what their beliefs are.
Yeah.
It was just a very different, and
That's
it didn't
interesting.
seem like it was all that fun. There were awkward moments.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We watched this show called Couples Therapy, which is fantastic, and she had a throuple on there at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes with a whole slew of problems that you just don't even think about when you're in a monogamous relationship.
That's true.
It was fascinating.
We vacationed with a throuple because your sister was
This
in
is
the
true.
phase for a while, and we had a throuple, and it was the whole family was kind of like,
The dynamic is wild.
so how does this work
yeah,
exactly?
because you're just so different.
Yeah.
Throwing
What was
another
kind of
person in the
there were
mix.
advantages
Sure.
because like if two of them want to do something and the other one doesn't,
Yeah. Cool.
yeah. And it was so one of them would be sleeping and the other two would go off on a bike ride, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you have two spouses to pick from.
Yeah.
So
But
that
more
was interesting.
challenges too.
Oh,
'Cause you have
ew.
a
Yeah,
whole nother
someone's
person of
literally always
feelings,
left out.
right?
Yes.
So many more feelings.
Do you remember watching Big Love? Did you watch that on
Oh,
HBO?
yeah.
So there are advantages to sister wives.
Yeah.
There were pieces of that looked fun. They went grocery shopping together. They planned the week
the
out.
housework and
Yeah,
the
they only had to deal with their
children
husband 3 days a week or
Yeah.
something, and then they got their room to themselves. And
Yeah.
like there's a piece of most women that would find that interesting.
Yeah.
As far
But
as
that's
like,
different than being a throuple.
well, I know. I'm just saying
Throuple,
it's
oh,
different
there-
models.
But yeah, there's all kinds.
All
of
right, so
different
we're
models.
defining. We're talking about,
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter what we're talking about,
No.
but these are our marriages.
We're basically the Seinfeld of podcasts.
the show about nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we both obviously speak from a monogamous lens, and I mean, when I tell people that I'm
An attempt at monogamy.
married to my high school sweetheart, they're like, that's literally insane and crazy, and how did you do that? And it's it's so weird because maybe you have the same feeling with Dad, that it doesn't feel like we did anything special. I think
I
the
know, I
biggest
would-
thing for us is that, like, especially from like 16 to 33, think about how many different people you are in those times. Like, there's rapid growth and development of your brain,
Yes.
and you become different people. Like, I have been so many different people over the last 16 years.
Yes. I
And I
wanted to
think
talk about this, so this is good.
What's super important is that every time you are a new version, like, you still both like each other.
Right.
Like, you are growing together. That's like the biggest thing, is that you're growing. And I think one advantage that we've had is that even when we met and we're in high school, we didn't know this. We had the same, like, desires and goals for our lives.
Boom.
Like, we, even without talking about it, we just got lucky maybe in that sense that both of us wanted the
Well,
same
maybe the
things.
attraction was there.
But I
to
think-
that. Because
Yeah.
something felt comfortable.
Yeah.
So
But it's not like we had these long, in-depth conversations at age 16. Like, oh, what do you want to do when you're older? Like, oh, I want this and this and this and
we
this.
did.
And
You
it
know
just
what we said we
happened
didn't want?
to be the same thing.
Literally exactly what we have.
What do you mean?
When we were in college, we were like, the last thing we want is a house with a picket fence. And we
Really?
literally have a picket fence. Literally. And we don't want like 2 kids and a dog and a cat. We have a picket fence, 3 kids, a dog, and a cat.
That's crazy.
We freaking love our life.
Why? Did not know this.
We thought we were going to be these like radical, like we thought we were going to live in a city.
That sounds like a dad thing. Was this
No,
more
it was
a dad
absolutely
influence?
both of us. Like we were just
I'm
okay.
flabbergasted right
so
now.
you know how the boomers like were right before us,
Yes.
and they like protested everything.
I
So-
don't know that.
Okay, so they were teenagers in the Vietnam War,
Okay.
which was
Why
horrendous.
are they so uptight and awful now? If
That's
they
a
were
very
like
good
radicals.
question. They were radicals. They were the hippies. They were Woodstock.
Was it half and half,
They were
though?
smoking
Was it not
weed.
all of
They were
them?
burning their bras. No, they were doing all those things.
Huh.
They were awesome. And then they got into life, and they're like, "We didn't make money now,
Yeah.
you know, at all costs."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Yeah.
You guys
yeah,
wanted
we
to
got
be
to
radicals.
work hard and
yeah.
get, you know, yeah. So, but they had that protesty thing. Well, I'm only a couple years behind that.
Mm-hmm.
So when we got to college, it was like, you know,
Were you sick of it?
we were just like, the establishment is bad. And like, we thought Christmas trees were awful we were like, people are just like worshiping. It's like a heathen, you know,
The dog.
whatever. What's she doing?
Did she get up? Oh no, she's
Oh
right
no,
there.
you thought she was.
I thought
my pup
he was
is
trying
here.
to get her dog.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh, good.
So we were kind of like protesty. It's kind of a thing that some people go through in college, where you look at the establishment
No.
and you go, "This is not for me."
That's
Like-
definitely a full-on thing. Is that like the active in political unrest and all of that stuff is generally college kids.
Yeah, and that's. I mean, we did meet in college,
Yeah.
and then we dropped out and got married.
Yeah. So you both knew you didn't want the same thing that you now have.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, huh?
You talked about that.
So I think that there's something that you and Trey also experienced where I don't want to call it core values because those can change, but just something about the core of who you are that has to be aligned. So if it's not aligned, I don't think that the marriage works
Yeah.
or the long-term relationship works. If it is aligned, I think we're drawn to those people.
Yeah.
And so maybe some people have difficulty in a long marriage
Maybe
because that isn't there.
I was going to say maybe they don't know. Like I had very clear vision, even though I wasn't talking about it at age 6. Actually, I take that back because I think I was talking about it, maybe just with you guys. Like I would talk about how I want a nice car and I want a nice house and I want a family and I want to live in the suburbs. And like, you know, I had these ideas for my life even when I was in high school. I just don't recall that like he and I were ever communicating those back and forth, but he probably had the same visions.
But the truth is there's
I
something
had-
similar
yeah.
that even if there are iterations of yourself
Yeah.
where you change what you believe about religion or you change the way you live.
Or for me,
you
it's a
know.
lot like the way that I dress or the way that I style my hair. Like, you know,
Those are
there's like all these
peripherals.
different. Yeah.
So they're iterations of you, but at the core,
Yeah.
you're still the same person you were at
Yeah.
14.
I mean, roughly.
Yes.
Like some slight, like it's like when you get little software updates, right?
Oh,
You
that's
know?
a really cute way to put it.
Yeah, it's not
I got
like
an
you're-
update. We got a
it's-
reboot.
It's not like an entirely new operating system that you have. It's like every time you get an iPhone, it's basically the same thing on the inside. It's kind of like that.
If an iPhone and Android try to get married, like maybe
Might
it's
not
not
work.
the platform isn't aligned.
Yeah.
So I think that's the piece, and I think maybe you're lucky if you find that, or maybe you're
When
just
you're young.
aware when you're young.
Maybe is a little bit of luck.
So
if
I
you're
don't-
that young.
I don't think it's just. I don't have a belief that there's one person, there's one soulmate.
No.
But I do believe that there's a connection.
Yeah.
And I see people that have difficult marriages or ones that don't make it. And sometimes I'm just like, that there was nothing there that made any sense
Yeah.
from the outside.
Yeah. From
You
the
know.
outside.
Yeah. I mean, we have had a lot of iterations of even our religious beliefs, for example.
Yeah.
What would happen if we didn't land in a very similar place?
Yeah.
You know, because we have gone through a ton of different ways that we live even. And we've gone through career changes and we've gone through a lot of shifts.
Yeah.
But we stay really aligned, and I don't quite have the reason for that, except that there's something at that core that feels very comfortable, and you probably understand it.
Yeah.
Because you have that with Trey, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the key, but I can't tell anybody how to go.
It's
Find that.
interesting because it's just like that there's something there that even with all of the changes, like they're still them. I mean, it's very fascinating, and then you can't put it into words.
No, you really can't. Because I used to say there's something at the core of you. Like I keep pointing to my heart center
Yeah.
that feels like it's connected.
Yeah.
And when you meet people where you're not,
Yeah.
it's not that
Well,
way.
you can have friendships that are that way too, that you just
Yeah.
totally vibe together, even through all of life's shifts. You kind of still have this connection.
So my relationship, we have a lot of really similar things that we like and do. And I think you guys do too.
It
There's
ebbs
some
and
things you
flows.
have that don't, like you don't golf.
Yeah, I don't
Trey
like
loves
sports.
to golf, right? He watches a lot
I
of
don't
sports.
want to go to a football game. Like I will,
right?
But
And we have a lot of things that are similar
mm-hmm.
that we like, but it's not still what I'm talking about at the core. Like that's just lucky,
yeah,
or that's from living together. And one person says, "Do you want to try pickleball?"
yeah,
And the other one says, "Yeah, let's." And then you like it.
yeah.
Cool.
Or you choose to, not hate it because you know that they like it a lot and it makes them happy and. Like, cool,
Yeah.
I'll go to the football game even though I don't really care because, like, you want to go to the football game.
But like I came into the marriage more a sports fan than your dad. So that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
He was a sports fan, but I was raised in a sports household
Yeah.
with sports on all the time, much like Trey. Like my dad was always had a seasonal sport going.
True.
And so I came in with more of that, but we landed like we're NFL junkies.
It's still funny
like we go to
think
games.
about.
I know.
Yeah.
It is. So that piece is nice. But I'm saying that to say, even if it weren't that way, and we only did separate activities and we only had a couple things we liked, that's not what it's about.
Yeah.
That's like a bonus.
I think it's just important that you both, like, some people might not, there's people who are more individualistic who might not care at all that they don't have any similar hobbies. Like, I think about when we go on vacation. You and Dad are always doing the same stuff.
Well, it's because you guys are completely boring on vacation.
Well, I mean, but like, and then
Like,
me and
you're
Trey always want to do the same stuff. Me
Yes.
and Lucas always want to do the same stuff. Like, we're always.
The
it's
four
not
of
like
you.
it's not like you guys, you and Dad are like, okay, I'm going over here, and he's like, I'm going over here, and you're doing totally separate activities the whole time.
No.
Some couples might be like that, and it might not bother them.
Oh, could
Like
be.
they might, like one might want to wake up at 7 a.m. and go for a bike ride, while the other one wants to lounge and have coffee. Like some people are just more individualistic, and that's fine. I think it comes down to, again, that like you both are on the same page about what you like. Like that would make me sad if on vacation Trey was like, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. and I'm going on a bike ride and I'll see you in 3 hours. I would be like, well, who am I going to get coffee with? This sucks. Like, I want to go get a breakfast burrito and like lounge around the house. But it just happens that we like to do the same things and we like are on the same vibe.
I mean, you have an opportunity to know that for the most part when
Yeah.
you're getting with someone.
I even don't like, I think it's ridiculous that people go to bed at different times. That like would personally drive me crazy, and I would get very upset about that. And that's something that I like don't tolerate, is like not going to bed together. But some couples are like, I really don't care.
Oh, I
It
know.
doesn't matter to me.
I'm about 15 minutes behind Dad,
That's acceptable, but
and he leaves a little light on.
yeah. But he's asleep by the time you get in?
Dude is asleep 3 minutes after he puts his
Oh,
head on the
I
pillow.
would hate that.
I
No,
think
I gotta
he's kind
yap.
of. Think he's kind of under. Oh yeah, that would not fly at my house. See,
No, I have to
different
yap.
things. Very different things.
I get in bed, I'm like, no,
I would, but he's sleeping.
I have to yap. I have to get it all out at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I would be sad.
If it was a big difference, I think we're good enough friends that would feel weird to us.
Yeah.
But like I know your sister's about a 3-hour differential
Yeah.
when she and her husband go
But
to
she
bed.
says, I don't care. I like it. I go read. I go sit in there. I do my own thing. And then I do a little nice routine. But everybody's different. You just got to make sure that you're on the same page with that.
Did you ever experience a relationship with another guy that felt like maybe, there was some of that core similarity? Like it just felt good.
Not on the same level.
Okay.
No.
Um,
Like I had fun with people, but there was nothing where it was like, this is my, like, I didn't feel like anybody else was like my safe place.
oh, see, that might be what it is. It might just be a safety.
Mm-hmm.
I feel safe with this person.
Feeling safe is
you
huge
could feel
for
safe with
relationships.
somebody that was completely different than you.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
they,
wonder
but
what
they
that
need to
is.
feel safe with you too.
Oh yeah, two-way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost like you feel like you have this little, you're in this hot air balloon or something together and everyone else is out there.
Yeah.
And when it boils down to it, it's the two of you.
Yeah.
And we used to say, you know what? Like, it's really nice to have nice stuff, or it's nice when things go well. But at the end of the day,
Shit
we
hits
could
the
be
fan.
we could be in a tent and a sleeping bag, and as long as you're there, I'm okay.
Yeah, I used to say that all the time too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what the situation is at the end
Right.
of the day. As long as we have each other, like,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be scared,
Yeah.
That's it. I do
Maybe-
think that's really important.
Do you think there's people that get married though that don't have that and they're okay with it?
I think maybe.
Like it was just companionship?
And I'll take this with a grain of salt because
Okay.
I'm not like a therapist or anything.
Okay.
But maybe if people never felt that in their families,
They
might
don't
not
even know it's
what it
available.
feels like.
Ooh.
And I think we grew up feeling very safe for the most part in our family, I
Mhm.
would say.
Mm-hmm.
And like we knew, maybe I can't speak for everybody, but like I knew that like you and Dad always had my back.
Mm-hmm.
So then I knew that
Oh,
I wanted
thank you.
that in a relationship because that's like what I was used. That was the standard, was going home and feeling safe
Yeah, and what you see.
and being safe to be yourself. All versions
so
of
some
yourself.
people don't even know that's
the
a
messy
thing.
and the scared and the mean and like whatever, you know, that you can just let it out at home.
Mm-hmm.
And so then like I was searching for that same kind of feeling of safety.
And you found it in your little tray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you think you'd get back with him?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if I had.
It's not like he listens to
we
the
were
podcast.
broken up for a year.
I know.
And he will tell you that he was like, absolutely not. I was done. Like, I wrote you off. There was like, he said he knew he would never reach out to me again, but he wasn't fully closed off, obviously, for me reaching out to him.
Yeah.
He just knew, like, I'm not going to reach out to her ever again.
I'm not putting myself out
I'm
there.
not putting myself, out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I had that. I mean, clearly I didn't, because I was the one that reached back out. Like, I hadn't been like, this is over forever. I never had that thought. I don't know that it was like, oh, I plan to reach out to him at some point again.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely wasn't like, oh, I'm cutting this off for good forever.
Right. Right. Yeah, I have to think, like, I only have one experience with marriage, so do you.
Yeah.
I have to think that there's lots of different levels of being married
Yeah.
and maybe different things that people want out of marriage.
Yeah.
But I
true.
remember I was one that actually we were separated for like 6 weeks or something like that. I actually did move out and get an apartment.
Yeah.
And I remember when we were sitting there, I was telling Dad that that was what I was actually going to do. He looked at me and he said, but this is us.
Yeah.
This is not somebody else.
Yeah.
And I knew exactly what he meant.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there were people that were like, holy shit, if those guys can't make this work,
Yeah.
what is this about?
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't have anything to do with that we weren't still deeply connected.
Yeah.
It was that it was just a rough patch.
Yeah.
And we're humans.
You had to
and we do stupid things.
disconnect to reconnect.
Right.
It's like you got to unplug and plug it back in.
Because of that, probably I'm kind of a believer in people getting separated.
Yeah.
I think people get divorced really quickly sometimes.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm done.
I mean, I do think that like couples
she cheated on
therapy
me.
is
He
way
cheated on me.
more-
Blah blah blah, and it's over.
People like do go to couples therapy more. I would
Yeah.
say these days that's like more common.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not as much like people go to couples therapy before they're married.
I know. Well, they used to call it like premarital counseling.
Yeah, but now people literally go to couples therapy like before they're even married, which is cool.
Yeah, to try to kind of find out
Mm-hmm.
what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really say. You said you wanted to hear about the beginning somehow.
I just wanted to know how you guys got married after like 3 months.
No, we didn't. We
Yes,
met.
you did.
It's in for the fall of the school year,
Which is August.
and we got married a year later, October.
But you were engaged?
I mean, no, not really. Engaged officially was April.
But Dad said, I want.
Okay, if you call this a proposal,
You've always said that's your engagement was the October or Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
of that year, which is
Do
3
you
months.
think I'm the one for you? He
Yeah.
said. And I'm like, that is not a proposal.
Yeah.
And I think I said, yeah, sure, right?
Yeah.
And then the next day he like elbowed me and called me fiance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that what happened last night? There was no ring.
Yeah.
There was no nothing.
But still, you made the decision. You knew.
Yeah, and I think I didn't really realize that was what was happening. And then he kind of went with it, and I'm like, well, I don't know.
So I've never heard you say that it was a year. You guys have always said you got engaged 3 months after you met.
That's what he's talking about. We met the end of August.
Yeah.
We had that conversation, and
But they
at
didn't get you a ring
Thanksgiving.
till April?
the ring was April, and the public announcement, like the announcement was April. But we were pretend fiance.
That's still
We were secretly engaged. Put it that way.
That's still less than a year from meeting to
Yes,
engage.
I hear
And
you.
you were 18?
I was 18 and he was 19.
Yeah, so that's pretty young.
When we got married, we were 19 and 20.
Yeah, I guess just curious, like
That's
how
just
did
stupid.
you?
Why did I do that?
Yeah, was it just a gut feeling? Was it just an instinct? Was it just like a?
God.
Was it the connection? Was it a quiet knowing?
He was not my type. I had never dated a non-athlete before in my life. I dated only athletes. No, they weren't all taller. But
You definitely did not date all tall guys.
I didn't. The one that's most like Dad was ADHD. My high school boyfriend was ADHD and 5'8"
Yeah.
and spaz boy.
So yeah, that was
So
maybe a
there's
little bit
something
your
in
type.
my neurotypical, if
Yeah.
I am indeed neurotypical, that was attracted to the weird, right? No, I went to college and I'm like, I'm done with boys. I broke up with my boring boyfriend to go to college. I didn't want to go to college being attached.
Mm-hmm.
So I broke up with him and I was like, I don't want boys for a while. And so then because I had like cut that off, we just became friends. And he had a girlfriend. He didn't do the smart thing. He had his little high school girlfriend. And then we became friends, and we had all our classes, and like it was a small college. So you're spending like all this concentrated time together.
Mm-hmm.
And then somehow it switched from, I think I might like this person. But I tried to talk myself out. I would watch him, you know, his little bouncy walk that he has.
Yeah.
I would watch him walk and I'd be like, I am not going to be with that. And he's like spaz, but he was so fun. I was just drawn to that energy.
Yeah.
And I think him, same with me. And then it just like, once we kind of recognized that, it was like, oh, this is the thing.
So it was pretty fast.
It was pretty quick. But it was based on friendship, and
But
we're
was
still
it
friends.
like an energetic thing that you just were like?
Probably. I think we made it spiritual. We were very woo-woo spiritual at the time.
Like religious?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. So I think we made it that way too. Like
with God?
yeah, I think we did.
Like-
I don't know though, because he broke up with his girlfriend, and she was like youth group, right? And she thought they were getting married. And so he calls her up when he's at college to break up with her. And she says, the devil has deceived you.
Oh, of course.
And he said he's doing a really good job. So
My
I'm
God.
going with it. I know. What an idiot thing to say.
I mean, it was kind of dumb of her to say that in the first place.
Yeah. We had a lot of people that told us there was something special.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people were just like, you're too young. This is stupid. But there's definitely something unique and special here.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys seem to really fit together.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think we thought we were alike. We couldn't be more different in some ways. But that
Yeah.
core thing,
Uh-huh.
whatever that is,
You guys are
is the same.
so different.
Yeah.
Even your astrology is like, don't do it.
Well,
Don't
no,
do it.
It's not that.
It
It's if you're
is.
going to do it, there's going to be fire.
Because
it's Leo
a lot
Scorpio.
of it is like, don't do it.
It's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
I mean, his grandfather saw that. He called me up to break off the engagement one time.
Dad or his
Yeah.
grandfather?
Dad.
Oh.
His grandfather can't break. Sorry.
Well, I don't
His
know.
grandfather just thought we were going to have a lot of hard times.
Yeah.
He was not wrong.
No.
But so what? You run from hard times?
Yeah.
And he also thought I would be a bad pastor's wife, which he was probably
Probably right. You're too opinionated, you know? You're too like pastors' wives are supposed to be quiet and submissive
That was so funny.
back in the day.
So he calls me up and he's like, I don't think we can get married. And I'm like, well, I'm planning the wedding right now,
Oops.
baking the cookies.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have cake red cookies.
He's so funny how
Yeah.
he just
But it took
like-
me like 10 minutes on the phone to be
he's
like,
like such a verbal processor, isn't he?
I don't know.
Like
I don't
he
think he
comes
is.
up with these things and then he talks them through and then he's like, "Oh, that actually was really dumb."
Yeah.
Like the
Well,
first
because I
idea
said,
that he
where is
thinks
this
of
coming
is like,
from? He said, my grandfather sat me down and said,
Yeah.
I don't think Lynn's going to be the best thing for you.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are going to have a really hard time.
well, he was right about one of those.
Yeah. 50-50.
Yeah,
Way to go, Grampy.
that's pretty funny.
Yeah. So I don't know if anyone relates, but that was why we were so young. But I think a lot of people telling us that there was something special
Yeah. But
And
you were
something
good
unique.
friends and you had fun.
We were total friends first.
Yeah.
And I do believe in that. And you guys were too.
I mean, we were friends, but I definitely was crushing hard. But he just made me crack up.
Right.
We had 6 period together, and I would leave that class every day crying, laughing, like doubling over,
You
like
still laugh though,
busting
right?
up, laughing. Yeah, he's so funny. And I remember that I was the one that was like, let's go out. Like, and then we went to a football game together, and I was like, okay, he's actually so boring. And then I ended up dating another guy.
Oh, no.
Another guy for like a few weeks.
He's only funny in class?
And then it was just me and him, and he was so shy. Like, not shy, but, I just
Oh.
wasn't used to that. And then I ended up dating another guy for a while, and then we, like, reconnected in the spring, and he was still crushing on me, and I was still crushing on him. And, yeah.
When I went...
My friend wrote on my car, like, will you go out with me, for him. But yeah, we were definitely friends, like made each other laugh.
It makes it a lot more fun.
But I remember this moment when we had been dating. I don't know, it might have been like the summer. We've been dating for a few months. And I remember this moment where we were outside his house and I just started crying.
Why?
And he was like, what is wrong? And I was like, I just love you so much and I know we're going to get married.
No, you did not.
Yes. And I was literally like 16 and I was like, and it feels overwhelming.
Okay, so you're asking me how I knew?
No, I just wanted to hear your side of the story. But
Okay.
I also had this like intuition, this knowing, and that was just like, this is it. And
yeah, we had that. We just acted on it quickly.
I just, again, I just felt so safe. Like it just felt, this is home. This is, like.
What did he say?
I don't remember.
I mean, what do
Probably
you
not
say when your
much.
16-year-old girlfriend says, I just think we're going to get married?
Yeah, he probably thought it was crazy a little bit. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't remember what he said in that moment. I just remember what I said. And I think he had been on vacations with us. He had seen some family drama. And he was always, like, there as a safe place.
He was really good.
For me. He still is. He's just, like, a calm... I told him today, I said, everybody in the house loves you because you just create this calm presence. Like, you set the stage for the home. That, like,
everybody,
it's calm.
meaning you and the animals.
And the animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And it's true. It's just, like, he has this really nice, calming... Because I'm kind of all over the place. So I need, like, a home base to come back to.
Home base is a good way to put it.
Yeah. But then also, at the same time, I think I encourage him to get a little bit uncomfortable sometimes.
Good.
I push him in ways that he might not,
Right. That's good.
put himself out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was just like a knowing, which is why so many people, like, we didn't get married till we were 27, 28, 27. So many people were like, why aren't you guys married? And I was like, you know what? If I know it's going to happen, like, why do I care about the timeline?
You did not seem worried about it.
I was not stressed because I was like, I know it's going to happen. So, like, why? And I'm glad I didn't get married young because I would have had some stupid dress and some stupid wedding idea. Getting married when you're closer to 30, I did like a lot of classier stuff.
You had a beautiful wedding.
Yeah, it was like really nice. And if I was, 21, it would have been some stupid stuff.
You would have been wearing the blue dress or something.
Yeah, it would have been something dumb. So, yeah.
I don't regret my wedding. But what's funny is we had a very Christian wedding again, and so we had, like, there was not even champagne or anything.
You couldn't drink.
Well, yes, we could. It was 18 back then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was before the stupid rule of,
21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, but then we did was that our 10th anniversary?
Your 25th?
That one, not the 10th, because we had all of you guys. On our 25th, we did a cruise, and then we decided to do a renewal of the vows out on the water, which was
fun.
super
On the
fun.
boat
And
with
the captain did
People
it,
came to
and then
party.
we got a cake because we had not had a cake, which I really kind of wanted a cake.
And it was like champagne.
and we had
like the whole
champagne,
thing.
and we had like 40 or 50 people because Dad kept inviting folks.
It was a small ship too.
Yeah, and that was probably more fun than my wedding.
Yeah.
Plus, you guys were there.
Yeah.
And I still
That was
have
fun.
like one of the pictures in my bedroom was taken.
By me.
Yeah, by you. On there. So that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in Parks and Rec. Andy and, oh my God, I'm blanking on her name. anyways, they talk about getting divorced so they can get remarried. And I always joke about that. I'm like, when is our next wedding?
Oh,
when
yeah.
can we get married again?
So we can do it because it was fun.
Yeah.
We used to talk about that if we got divorced, we would be that couple that like cheated on the
With
current
each other.
persons with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. You
So
would
we were like,
never
we
be
might
able
as
to
well
let
not
it
even
go.
bother.
Yeah.
Because even at the times where we were like separated, it was like, this isn't real.
No.
Like,
There-
you know, this isn't real.
No. There's just something about it that brings you back always.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
It's fascinating. But I don't know how to put that into words or tell somebody else.
That's why it
how
took
to
an
find
hour
it.
podcast to figure that out.
I couldn't tell you how to replicate that. And it's just something that you know in here.
Mm-hmm. Now, I will say there's a lot of love stories that are pretty cool about cultures that have like arranged marriages, which
Yes.
sound the worst to us. So I do think that you can choose to love someone.
Oh yeah.
And I do think that by doing life together, if you're open to it, story after story, people fall in love with someone that they're
like
building life with.
proximity, right? Sometimes it'll be
my
like someone
God.
proximity that like there's a love story where they just were coworkers or whatever, and they're next to each other for ages and ages. And
Yeah. There was a Brooke Shields movie in the 70s. And they were on an island. Anyway, it's their children, and they get marooned on an island when they're like 10 or 12.
Yeah.
And they learn how to live and everything, but they don't know anything about reproduction, sex, any of that. And her period. They go through, of course they fall in love.
Yeah.
There's no one else there.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. There is a lot of stories of, arranged people.
So
falling in
I
love
say
and-
that, like, if somebody's saying, wow, I'm in a relationship or I'm in a marriage and I've got kids with this person and I don't have that connection, maybe I didn't pick or I didn't get that opportunity, I wasn't lucky enough to have that deep connection with someone, I think it can grow. Mm-hmm. And I think
if both people
if
are
you want
like,
to,
I'm
yeah.
choosing, let's choose to work on this.
I don't think everybody gets it at the beginning necessarily.
No.
And I
And
do
you're
think
gonna
there's
make
some luck in
mistakes.
life, right? And I do think there's people that make a bad choice on their
Oh,
marriage.
100%. And I
right?
think that how you view that, does that make you a bad person?
No.
Or does that make you somebody that just made a bad decision?
Yeah. I have a niece who got engaged to a guy and then broke that off. Like, she had the wedding dress and everything. And then she got married to a
Her
second
neighbor.
guy. No.
Oh,
The second guy wasn't a good choice.
yeah.
And she knew it like 2 years in.
Yeah.
And they had a very amicable, no kids involved,
Yeah.
pleasant divorce.
Yes.
And then she found her guy on number 3.
Her neighbor.
Yeah. Proximity.
Yes.
And they're like happy as little clams.
And have kids.
So somebody would say, wow, she really screwed that up. It doesn't seem like it.
No.
If she had kids with number 2, that'd be tougher.
Yeah.
Because she knew that just was not the right person.
Yeah.
That she didn't have safety. She didn't have,
Sometimes it takes a while for you, or you might really want something to work out. You might be you might be putting all your heart and soul in, and the other person is not, but you want them to. So you're going to stick it out because you want to see if they will step up to the plate. I think there's something admirable about that.
Yeah, I
don't think there's ever anything wrong with like loving someone so much just because they're not reciprocating that. Like, I don't think that's a failure of people.
Well,
Like, if anything, I think that's something beautiful.
yeah, like your sister was with her current husband for so many years with all these breakups.
Yeah.
And the struggle of are we going to make this work or not? And their personalities are such that they really don't do conflict very well. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
And they have to go through a lot of therapy, just the way they're wired,
Yeah.
how conflict comes up for them and how they manifest. And it's like attachment versus
Yeah.
individualism and all of that. So, and we were kind of like, just be done.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And I remember she said to me, I'm sticking with him. I'm going to give him every chance
Yeah.
to decide that he wants this because he's my person.
Yeah.
And I think that's what she meant.
Yeah.
And I knew as soon as she said that, I was like, all right, I'm in it with you.
Yeah.
I'll support that. If you're telling me he's your person
Yeah.
and you feel that
He just
safety
didn't
there,
know
and
it yet.
he didn't know it yet.
Yeah.
And we were like, what are you waiting for? You
Yeah.
know? And she's like, he's my person.
Yeah.
And
But
And
now they're wonderful.
I know.
And fantastic.
I know.
And
Because he
married many
figured out she
years.
was also his person.
Yeah, but sometimes people don't always have that intuition.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
They
that's
were smart to
fascinating.
wait.
Yeah,
They were smart to wait and figure that out.
it's fascinating though.
Yeah.
There's no wrong or right way.
Mm-mm.
Everyone is different.
Right.
Might take you years.
Mm-hmm.
You might know right away.
Mm-hmm.
Neither is better or worse.
Yep. Really interesting.
Yeah. I
Or
thought
fun,
that might
anyway.
be.
How'd you come up with that?
I don't know. I was just thinking about.
Just
I
thinking
was
about
thinking
it?
about how our marriage might change with the baby.
Oh, well, that's a different podcast.
Uh huh. But then I thought like, oh, we haven't done anything about marriage,
Yeah,
so I just thought that'd be cool.
that is fun. Awesome. Do you have anything that you're obsessed with right now?
Yes. I'm obsessed with this TV
Trader
show.
Joe's bags? No.
No, they're in my car for you.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with this TV show. Well, it's over now, but it's called Off Campus, and it's like one of those little YA romance books turned TV, but it's so good.
What's it about?
College kids,
Oh.
athletes, you know, it's about hockey. It's
And
so
you
good.
You like sports that much.
It's a YA romance.
Oh, well, you do like that.
Yes.
You do
yeah,
like that.
So it was so good. I haven't
Off
watched
campus.
TV
How many
that good.
seasons?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
8 episodes. I just haven't watched TV that I enjoyed that much in so long.
Mm-hmm.
So
Unlike you, I did not pre-think about what I'm currently obsessed with. So,
are you enjoying your pool?
well, I am obsessed with water.
Yeah.
And my animal, I do my animal readings
Yeah.
at the beginning of the year. June, I'm a fish. I have fish energy.
Oh, cool.
So everything's water.
That's fun.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a water baby.
I
Look
know.
at that.
I know. And so I was thinking about this morning as I was in the pool,
Yeah.
how good it feels. I don't swim. Like I can dog paddle.
This is true. She didn't like learn to swim.
I don't swim, but I love water.
Yeah.
And I can't quite figure that out. Like I'm not scared on boats.
Yeah.
I love cruises. The best day on the cruise is when you can't see any land.
Yeah.
And that freaks some people out.
No, I love that.
I think I could learn to swim. I had a near drowning when I was a little kid in a
Yeah.
lake.
You
And
don't
I
like being
still hate
underwater.
lakes. What?
You don't like being underwater.
I can be underwater if I plug my nose.
Mm.
But I'm scared of deep water
Yeah.
because of that. So I
Deep
probably
water is scary for everyone.
I'd probably have to go through like some, major adult swim lessons or something.
Yeah.
But like I put my hand on it, but I just love the water.
Yeah.
So thank you. That's a good reminder.
Uh-huh.
And after that, like the outdoor shower, again, it's water time.
Yeah.
It's
Outdoor shower is nice.
it's ridiculous, and they're not hard to do. Like
No,
if
you
you
hook
have
it
a
up to your
garden
hose.
hose, you
Yeah.
can make an outdoor shower.
Yeah.
You can put like a little shower curtain and whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it's funny because mine's nice.
Yeah.
We put those little IKEA wood tiles
Uh-huh.
down and did that. And then we just put these little panels around. And I have an actual shower curtain.
Yeah, it's cute.
And I keep nice shampoo out there and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. I just replenished, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Put some clarifying shampoo to get the chlorine out of the hair. But
Nice.
yeah, it's a beautiful experience because if I'm like facing the spout, whatever it is, that's east and the sun's like on my face in the morning. It's really
that's
nice. Okay, I'm obsessed with my water therapy in the morning.
Nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. And especially in June.
Yeah,
This was fun.
it was fun.
We'll do it again tomorrow. I'm Lynn.
I'm Braylon.
It's everything in between.